What's up, comic fans, and welcome to New Comic Book Day. Why? With comic news. How you doing tonight? I'll be your host for this grand old evening. Anyway, I thought I had set this stream for 10, but apparently I set it for 9:30. So we're a half hour late. So if anybody shows up, I would be surprised. Anyway, it is New Comic Book Day, and we got some new comic books today. But let's see if we could find some comic news. Daredevil episodes 2 and 3 dropped, so that is awesome. I definitely caught up on episode 2, and I'm currently watching episode 3. Was watching it right before I came on, and then I was like, oh no, I set the stream for 9:30, not 10. So here I am, late to the party. But yeah, Daredevil, man, they really raised the stakes. I would say it's a lot less defied, as you hear me repeating myself. But yeah, I'm enjoying Daredevil a lot. It's a really cool series. Season 2 is definitely grittier. They definitely aren't holding back. There's a lot of blood, broken bones, etc. happen there. Really reminiscent of the Netflix Daredevil. So what's up, Robert Pops Gramps Springs, 1969? How's it going? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you, or at least read what you're typing. Yeah. So we're here. We're gonna share some of the comics I bought today. And before we do that, guess we'll take a look at, according to cover price, here are some of the books you should have known today. Absolute Superman. I got a very small haul today, by the way. Not big at all. Absolute Superman, number 18. Rafa Sandoval has been doing interiors and I think all, if not most, of the cover A's. Aw, congratulations, Rob. That's awesome. That's so cool. Well, congratulations to you and your family on the new edition. That is so cool. That's so cool. Hopefully Nicole is happy and healthy. So that's awesome. That's awesome. You must be over the moon. If you're a Bizarro fan, there's Bizarro Year None. So that's pretty cool. Yes, sir. That's so cool. That is awesome. Dagger Comics, not cards. It's in the house. What's up, Dagger? Welcome to the stream. They have these True Believer blind bag variants that came out today. There's an all new villain named Omen in that one. The Eternals have a 50th anniversary special. Yeah, let's see. Lots of people are off the Eternals because they did not quite enjoy the movie, but movies don't affect how much I like how characters are depicted in comics. I think the Eternals are cool, an important part of the Marvel's past, present, and future mythos. This one shot in particular introduces us to an all-new Eternal. They are named Telegon and are created by Patrick Stump. the lead singer of Fall Out Boy. Worth picking up if you're a fan of the band or the Eternals. So yeah, Fall Out Boy. Boom, did an Eternals. I love me some Daredevil. Yeah. And said, yeah, I think it was yesterday. Episodes 2 and 3 of Daredevil on Disney Plus dropped, and it is definitely a grittier series than normal. So, or grittier than some of the Disney stuff we got, right? So, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. I'm not saying I needed it to be grittier, but it just seems more focused, and so that's pretty cool. If you're a Ghost Machine fan, there's the official guidebook that came out today. They had a silent missions for G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. This focuses on the bad guys. Now, if you read the Energon verse, Baroness is part of the good guys. So they're changing up some stuff with the Energon verse, which is all good with me. Chop is in the house. What's up, Daniel? How we doing today, brother? Always good to see my friends stop by. Yeah, I know the stream said it was going to start at 9:30, and I thought I set it for 10 today. I see you joined the gritty part of the live. What do you call it? Just so you guys know, Robert had a granddaughter named Nicole, so that's cool. Chop. What else we got here? We got mad about DC. Oh, that's cool. It's like a mad DC crossover. This book I didn't see in my shop. I did look for it. Royals. I like playing cards, so that looked cool. Venom number 256, covered by Giuseppe Gamanguli. Three challenges. Damn, Dagger. Keep up the good work, brother. Wonder Man came out this week. I looked at the book. I thumbed through it. I decided just not to get it. What else? Baby Garfield, blank orange. That's cool if you're into cartoons and stuff. You know, take that with you to a convention, get a nice little, drawing on there. Oof, skipping, running in, walking. Now, excuse me, can you jump rope or skip while you walk and double up, get the walking and the skipping in? And if you speed up, can you then call it running with the jump roping? Oh, these are just questions I wonder about. Challenge accepted. There we go. What else? We got Batman Static Beyond number 5. That looks cool. I haven't read any Batman Static Beyond. World's Finest number 50 with Raza. It's a cool cover. Trying to save the astronaut, right? What is this? Bizarro Year 1 or Year None, number 1. Frank Quietly cover. Yeah, the Daredevil, Jeff the Cow. That's the 1 in 500 with Elektra. I definitely did not see that one today in person. I did see this, the Lee Garbett, number 1. And I saw this one, kind of based on the Daredevil series, television series. Dead Samurai number 5, Bill Sienkiewicz, 1 in 50. That's pretty cool. No one. I don't know the first word. No one fights like Gaston. No one. I don't know. Anyway, that's number 2. What else do we have here? That's a wraparound cover. I think a couple of them were wraparound covers. Maybe all the covers were wraparound. Godzilla, Gover B. Kilroy is here out of Image. Number 1. That's a one-shot. Lion King number 3. That's the 1 in 15. There's the Mad About DC number 1. Slaughter Otters, Otter Squad. There's this Poison Ivy, number 43, by Nubovich. The regulars again. Shudder. That's a Frank Frazetta cover. David Nakayama, The Color Black, White Virgin, 1 in 50. The Scott Koblish spoiler. They're doing the walk like the Beatles. I haven't skipped in years. We will see by the end of the month, maybe. Yeah, I can imagine. I haven't jump roped in years either. And even when I was sort of jump roping on a regular, I was still struggling. And then I remember trying to learn, they call them double unders. It's basically jump roping, but instead of one spin, you jump every 2 rotations. Forget that, man. That stuff is crazy. I hope there are some left for me tomorrow. I want to pick up 1 or 2 of those. Yes, sir. Hello, Chuck. Yeah, I hope. I don't know. I missed what cover that was up here. But, or maybe you were talking about multiple covers because he said 1 or 2. Yup, should be fun. Should be fun to get back on the horse. All right, I'm gonna have you guys watch me bag and board some of my new comics for today. I think these are my comics for today. Are these? Are these my comics from last week? Oh, these are my comics from last week. I thought I did a show last week. So what comics did I show last week? Oh, I know what I showed last week. I showed my other comic shop, and I picked these up on Friday. All right, so you guys get to see last week's comics too. Cool. And these are this week's comics. Yeah, I started going back to the gym like hardcore last week. I've been working out, but sporadically, and not too major. I pulled like a ligament in my right forearm. I mean, this was probably in December, and we're now in April, and it's just starting to feel better. And I definitely have, only with curls, anything that involves the bicep, but it puts pressure on the forearm or puts pull on the forearm, I definitely have like less strength in this arm than this arm. So it's progressively getting better the more I go to the gym, but I am tempted to go to a doctor and see if I actually like mess something up internally. Like maybe instead of just like pulling something, I like actually like tore a tendon or something. I don't know. I had my general practitioner look at it, and they were like, it doesn't feel too bad. It's not super inflamed, but I don't know. I don't know why I don't have full strength in my right arm. Yeah, that's the main thing. It just don't go too hard. It's April now. April 1st. April Fools. What's up, buddy? How are we doing today? Here, I got this last week. World Tree 19. This guy's sitting with the VR on his head. Definitely has seen better days. I've seen better days. This is definitely a series I'm looking forward to getting back on the radar with. I liked it. It did get a little like off the rails. One of the main characters walks around and they're pretty much nude all the time, so that's interesting. Or main villains, if you will. But yeah, I like this book. So what is it on 19? I think the last issue I read was like 12. So I'm a little bit behind. But we will catch up. We will catch up. Let's see. What else? Void Rivals. Oh, we Mr. T'd it. I pity the fool. Pity the fool who don't jump rope. Sounds like a snapped tendon or possibly a severely damaged nerve. Ouch. That's Dr. Daniel there, letting me know that I am screwed. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's... I'm not like in agonizing pain, so I'm hoping it's nothing too crazy. But you never know, especially when you lose some strength. Sometimes that indicates a tear. So yeah, but I could probably go see a orthopedist and get a MRI or an X-ray. They'll probably do an X-ray first, and then if that doesn't show anything, then they'll do a MRI. All my bags are falling on the floor over there. They're just sliding right off the little desk over there. But Void Rivals it's been pretty good. Definitely a mix, showing a mix of a lot of different things, and very reminiscent of 80s Transformers. Come over here, bags. All right. Your doctor didn't know what was wrong with my ankle. I just rested and iced it. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the best thing to do is just rest and ice. And that's kind of what I was doing with my arm. But and honestly, it's been 4 months. So, some loss of strength if I'm not really doing curls is expected, and with those muscles that I use. But it's like the left arm is stronger than the right arm. So, I got to switch up now. I got to go southpaw. You know what I mean? We got Superman number 36, Reign of the Superboys. This looks like Superman Prime. Got a Dan Mora cover. Or Superboy Prime. Yeah, we got some action. Time for some action. And this is all happening after, DC KO. So I actually got to finish reading the KO crossovers before we get into this new storyline by Joshua Williamson and Dan the Man Mora. I like Dan Mora. He does really cool covers and really cool interiors. What's your dominant hand? The right hand, bro. It's the right. I'm all messed up. What am I do now, huh? What am I do? Justice League number 17. Another Dan Mora cover, by the way. Justice League Unlimited, right? Mark Waid is writing this book. So he's doing some good stuff. Mark Waid's just a really good writer. We were having a conversation at the comic shop, and I think it was the comic shop owner who said, Mark Waid is like wine, just gets better with age. So I won't argue that. I'm a big fan. Big fan of Dan Mora and Mark Waid. I don't know how Dan Mora finds the time to do interiors and covers, but he does it. And he does it well. Huh. Where is it? Over here. It says censored. It's funny. All right, what else do we got? Dagger knows sometimes they doctors want more added to their checks. Right? Yep, he said I need an X-ray or MRI. Yeah. Yeah, but if I go to a specialist, then it's a different doctor getting that extra check. So we'll see. And then if I get X-rays, that's a different building getting more checks. Maybe they get a little kickback. Gunslinger Spawn, written by Todd McFarlane. So I know Dagger likes the Gunslinger. And this has been a fun series. I really can't complain about it. Art's good. Characters are fun. And the Gunslinger Spawn is the man. Let's see. Maybe lack of left hand usage causes the discomfort and lack of strength. Just the chop and drop hypothesis. Yeah, but this is my right arm. This is the one that hurts. The left arm is not the dominant one, but I've been using the left arm more. Gunslinger is great, right? I love me some Gunslinger. What else we got? We got Detective Comics 1107. Gotham's New Trinity starts here. Mikhail Janin on the cover. And then Tom Taylor on the interior with Woods. Which Woods? Is it Gary Woods? I don't know. Let's see. Artwork actually doesn't look too bad. I didn't really play too much baseball. I mean, I played at the park with some friends, but I played more softball. But I tell you what, when I first hurt my arm, I was like, "Oh no, Tommy John." There was actually I felt a pop. So it's quite possible that I hurt myself pretty bad, and then I didn't really give myself a chance to heal, and so now I'm just having lingering issues. So you never know. Did you hear Snap Crackle too? No. Just the pop. I do love me some Snap Crackle and Pop, though. Add a little marshmallow to those guys. Delicious. If you don't know, we're talking about Rice Krispie treats, people. Rice Krispies, and I'm talking about Rice Krispie treats. Put this in here. All right. What else we got? ASM Death Spiral is ASM 25. So I forget this guy's name. He's kind of like a Carnage disciple, if you will. And if you don't know, Eddie Brock is now Carnage. Trying to control the Carnage symbiote. You got Spidey back on Earth, and then you got Venom. And this is kind of like, I don't want to say it's Maximum Carnage, but it is a kind of a throwback to that series. Maybe it's a nod. It's a modern day Death Spirals. It's a modern day Maximum Carnage. But look at some of these panels I've been showing you. These full panels. Ed McGuinness is on this book as John Romita Jr. has been given some time off during this run, Death Spiral. But I've only read the first. I've read 2 issues, and it's been crossing over between Venom and Spider-Man. And honestly, I didn't want to like it, and I do like it. So I don't know. I don't know how to quit. I don't know how to quit you. Speaking of which, I heard a rumor that they're doing Brokeback Mountain, but with females. So I think it's Sydney Sweeney and let's see. Sydney Sweeney and oh, well, this is wrong. This is Sydney Sweeney and Anna de Armas, but that wasn't what I heard originally. And also, it's just the rumor. It's not a it's not true. I'm gonna say it's not true. I'm gonna say it's completely not true. But still, if that was true, but that was not the one. It wasn't Anna de Armas. I think it was Megan Fox. I heard it was supposed to be Sydney Sweeney and Megan Fox, and I was like, I'd probably watch that. Yes. Love me some Rice Krispie treats. Were you a side armor? Not really. I was more over the top, unless I played third base, because for some reason I was more accurate when I threw the ball across the field. Sidearmed. So I didn't play a lot of third base though. Get the ball however you can to the other side. See, Dagger knows greatness. Dagger, only Dagger and Bo. Dagger knows and Bo knows. Chuck Knobloch should have tried sidearm. Yo, I think one of the errant throws he had actually hit a sportscaster's mom in the face. So I was like, oh. Poor Chuck Knobloch. We got Wonder Woman number 18. And Zatanna makes an appearance in Wonder Woman. Not sure if 18 or 17 was the first appearance, though. But there she is. Looks like she's helping out Diana here. Excuse me. And now it looks like Diana just wants to kick her in the face. Or she wants to kick Diana in the face. Not quite sure what's happening there. There's Wonder Woman and her mythical friends. Here she is looking BA in her armor, her war getup. And any other cool pic? Here it looks like she's about to fight a skeleton. These are cool. I'm not going to buy them, but a lot of the comic books have been showing these like coins on the back page. So I think those are cool if you're into coins and comics. I'm not a coin collector. I tried finding some coins worth money a long time ago. And I mean, if you look hard enough, you will find coins, but you know, finding a quarter that's worth 80 cents it's all right. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's actually cool to have a coin that's worth something extra, but it's also, to me, it just wasn't very lucrative to find coins that were just worth a few extra cents. I felt so bad for Chuck at the end. He was like Rick Ankiel on the mound, bad. Yeah, Rick Ankiel lost it bad. And then like he became an outfielder, right? And he had like 2 decent seasons, but oh man. I know my sidearming effed my elbow and shoulder up when I played, and my right arm always gives me problems. Ouch. 300 pounds of MDF effed up my shoulder. Damn. Ouch. Shoulder's not made to hold 300 pounds. I'm just saying, unless you're like a strong man, that is not good. I dabble a bit in coins and currency. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Dagger. I collect coins, cards, comics, the 3 C's of collecting. C. We have a new Toonie coming out. That will definitely do it, Dagger. Yeah, that'll definitely do it. Yep, it fell on my head first, then my shoulder. Yeah, that's like Looney Tunes, bro. Yikes. Sure wasn't a piano? Oof. Martian. I'd come out of there looking like an accordion. Martian Manhunter, number 10. This one's kind of cool. It's like a psychological thriller, if you will. But yeah, it'll take you for a spin. The colors are wacky. The characters are wacky. The inner monologues are pretty wacky. So Dennis Camp writing this. It's a good book. Good book. I recommend it if you can get it like in trades. Because we're already up to issue 10, so we haven't read it yet. But if you can get the trades, I recommend reading the trades. That should be fun. All right, grab a few more backboards. And here we go. Yep, it wasn't funny though. I bet it wasn't. Comics, cards, and coins. Respect that. 100%. Yes, much respect. Workers' Comp screwed me, of course. Oh, come on. Yeah, when I was at Sears, I hurt my shoulder. This was years ago. And they were like, yeah, you're going to have to go see a doctor. And then we're not going to pay you for the rest of the day if you leave to go see a doctor. So I didn't leave to go see a doctor. I finished my shift, sat on a chair, and then only when I was done with my day, my work day, then I left. But yeah, I was like, I'm not leaving. Wonder if you can save. So I have this device that I've been using, and it has hotkeys, and I programmed the hotkeys to it, but for some reason, it twice already. It like reset. So all the things I had saved got erased. So I'm wondering if, because I'd hate to have to just redo the thing every time. So I want to just be able to like save. But I don't see a save button. Oh well, I'll play around with this later. My lawyer wasn't very good though. Oh, sorry about that, Dagger. Yeah, you're not working hard enough. 300 pounds just fell on me. You're like, listen, let me drop 300 pounds on you, and we'll see how efficient you work too. That's crazy. That's not cool at all, honestly. I don't know why they expect you to just work. Cool. Oh, I just knocked over him. All right, there we go. Just line those back up. Everything looks good. Let's go ahead and let's check out today's comics. Yep, the lead hand didn't report it, and then I told them what happened. They changed their tune right away. Damn, oh, he tried to sweep it under the rug. He was like, he'll be fine. He was like, bro, no, I won't. He had 300 pounds dropped on me. This was cool. I got this little ash can. If destruction be our, I think it says lover. I don't know. Our lot. Sorry, if destruction be our lot. It's got a little Abraham Lincoln going on in there. So, but then if you flip it, there's another ash can on the other side, and this is Odin. This is James Tynan and Abner Bennett, I think. Nope, Marguerite Bennett and James Tynan. Oof. And this guy's just hanging from the tree. He's missing a leg. He's got a spear through him. Yikes. Anyway, that's Odin and if destruction be our lot. Ashcan. It's tiny. Let's see. Regular size comic. Ashcan. So we'll take a look at that. It's not very big. It's only a few pages. Let's see. What else do we get? Oh, I grabbed the poster from my LCS. I'm just going to put this in somebody's prizes. But it's Spider-Man Noir. Let's see if I can... Come on. It's not hard to open a poster. It's not supposed to be hard. Giant, though. Look at this thing. So... and it's the promo poster for promotional purposes. If that would ever focus. There it is. So, yeah, we'll put that in somebody's prize box. Forklift guy was probably in shock still the next day. Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to be the guy operating the forklift when that happens. Like, what do you say? Sorry? I don't know. I don't know what this is. I gotta check this out. Sorry, I was reading it. Reborn, Ultimate Impact. And then, it says the Ultimate Universe the end of the Ultimate Universe is here. Its legacy will live on. So, I don't know what's happening there. Here you got Venom, which is Death Spiral Part 6. The other one I had over there was Part 5. And there it's got Dylan Brock and this character I always forget the name of. Oh, and here's Venom about to eat him. So, in one of the earlier issues of Venom, Eddie Brock goes to find his dad, and this dude's there. And I don't know, I didn't read the next issue, so I'm not quite sure what happens to Eddie Brock's dad, but this is his son. So basically, this guy's taking out all the Brocks, all the relatives of Eddie Brock, and then Eddie Brock is supposed to be the last person that this guy wants to take out. And he's kind of a Carnage fanatic, and he knows that Eddie was the father of Carnage, and also Carnage just doesn't like him. Even though now Eddie is Carnage. So it's an interesting dynamic. Batman number 8 came out today. So this has been a good series by Matt Fraction. He's doing some good stuff with Batman. He's at least pushing the character, taking him in new ways, taking him to new heights, adding a little lightness, if you will. But still, there's heavy stakes. And I think he's making Batman maybe just a little bit more human. So, and that's good, because at the end of the day, Batman is human. He's a millionaire with big boy toys. All right, we got 2 more comics left, and one of them you're going to be highly disappointed about. So we'll do that one first. Yeah, the gold foil one. That's a good one, I think. That is a good one. I like that one. I like that one too. So yeah, we're not opening this one on air. So I'm going to save this for a little blind bag ripping. But this is the Daredevil number 1 blind bag. Yeah, they got me. They got me to buy a blind bag. But this Daredevil True Believers blind bag contains 1 copy of Daredevil number 1 with one of the following covers. It's Lee Garbett, Rose Besch Virgin, Gabriel Delgado, Daniel Warren Johnson, Virgin blind bag exclusive. There's an Alex Maleev, a Dan Panosian Virgin blind bag exclusive, a Joe Quesada, there's a Ryan Stegman foil, there's a Peach Momoko, there's a Blue Line blank variant, Bicentennial Calendar, which is a hidden gem, Marvel Rivals, Marvel Studios, and the 250th homage or other. There's even more than that. So here, that's the list. That looks like Frank Miller artwork right there. Looks like, but I don't think that is. But yeah. So we'll rip this open soon. I'm not even gonna put in the bag and board yet. All right, and then, and yeah, I still agree with that. If I had my ASM box here, I'd probably rip it out. Let me see. But I can do it here. Apparently, I forgot a tape. Yeah, that's a good one. And it's relatively inexpensive. But that's a foil, guys. Gold foil. Come moving around too. That's cool. Oh, Spider-Man. Yeah, Venom, eat your face. But yeah, that's a good one. Giant sized. That was $3.95 back when comics were like $2.50 or something like that. So that was a big, expensive book, but it was giant sized. Crazy. Let's see if we can see any more stats about this book. First appearance of Anne Wying, Eddie Brock's ex-wife, later becomes She-Venom, and Carl Brock, Eddie Brock's father, who Eddie does not like to this day. Looks like one sold for $11 a while back, trending down. Since the movie, a 9.8 slab is $104. It's a couple different versions of the book, including the Australian price variant, There's the newsstand. There's the partial printing era copy of that. There's the Polish edition. And then there's the white manufacturing era where the foil kind of got left off. And that one tends to be a big seller. Yeah, like a $20 book. If it's like 9/8 mint raw, and then 9/8 slabbed. But this says about 100, 104. I would say you could pay that, but $85 was the last sale. So there's deals to be had on this book if you can find them. But yeah, that's a good one. That is a badass cover. Chop. Faux show. Faux show. All right. And we got one more comic to show off. And then I gotta get to bed because I have a job interview tomorrow. So hopefully that goes all right. But we should get some good sleep. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, what is the last book? I didn't show you yet. Last book tonight. Absolute Superman. This is issue number 18. New story starts here. And if you see that symbol right there, right, that looks like Black Adam or possibly Shazam. But either way, it's going to be interesting to see what's going on here. Oh, that's a spoiler page. So we're not going to show that page. We'll show this. Yeah, I'm going to say that you don't really see the character to the last page. And so I don't really want to spoil this book for you. So I'm not going to show the last page spoiler. But there's some stuff happening here. Well, this must have been when Brainiac had him in like a inside his head. But yeah, Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman, and Absolute Batman are pretty good reads. I also like Absolute Martian Manhunter. And then if you want to read Green Lantern, there's a lot happening in Green Lantern. So if you like space stuff, you'll probably like Green Lantern. And then Absolute Flash is okay. It's not my favorite of all the books, right? So I'd say, you can give it a try. But if you don't like it, I wouldn't blame you. And if you like it, I'd say, yeah, it's got some qualities to it. My plan is to get all the Todd Father ASMs first, but that one with Venom would be right behind them. That one's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one to get. And those might be some of the more expensive ASMs in the late 200s to early 300 range. So save up those pennies, Dagger, because you're going to need them to get every single one of those. But it's not impossible. It's not impossible. Thank you, Dagger. I hope it goes well, too. I hope it goes well. I started studying a little bit today just to know what to expect tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yes, page punchers. I like the page punchers, right? You get to read a classic story, and you get a little action figure. Yeah. I mean, luckily there's a lot printed, but it won't be easy in terms of like finding like affordable copies, right? So that's the hard part. A lot of the copies are still in really good condition too. So it's like, oh man. What's up, Naman? Oh, Naman's in the house. A comic book worm. Yeah, 2-for-1 deal. Page punchers. Come on. Can't go wrong with those. If I had space, I'd pick up a bunch of them, but I don't have like a ton of space right now. Moving in about a month, so we'll see. We'll have a whole new studio setup, so that'll be interesting. I got to make sure I actually have some Wi-Fi when I move in. Let's see. All right, we'll see if I have Wi-Fi by the time I'm moving out. But yeah, when is it? 10:59. Oh man. All right. So I don't normally do this on during this show, but I did miss Monday. My one of my aunts got married on Friday, and then I went out. I didn't get to go to the wedding. It was the second time she'd been married, but I didn't get to go to the wedding. It was in Pennsylvania. But then everybody headed to Atlantic City for a celebration, and that's when I went. And that was on Sunday. And let's just say Monday, I was probably in no shape to do a show. I wouldn't say I was in horrible condition, but to drive back from Atlantic City to then do a show, I was just too tired. So I missed Monday's show, which means I forgot to give away a duck. So we're just going to give away one duck right now, and then we're going to head out. So go ahead and put in hashtag Monday Night Raw Books. And yeah. And we will give away a duck because I wasn't able to give away one on Monday. Celebrate good times. Yeah. Atlantic City in Georgia? No. Atlantic City in New Jersey. I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Yeah. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah. Give me the mic so I can take it away. Off on a natural charge, bon voyage. All right. What do I need? I need one more backboard. So this plastic bag feels full, complete. Let me just stick this in there. Just stick this in ya. Boom, shaka laka, boom. There's this. I'm going to predict the future and say Dagger wins. Dagger wins. There you go. All right. I'm going to spin this. I'll give it another 40 seconds. And then we'll spin it. Got to get it back into the groove with reading these books. To Magic 8 Ball. Whoa. Yikes. Magical 8 Ball. Yeah. This. Nope, none of those. Those are good too. Chop. Give it to Dagger. Yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see who gets the win here. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and spin it and see who wins. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, only StreamYard knows. Let's go. Chop, dagger, Namen! Namen sneaks in the win. Congratulations to Namen. Let me put that on the notepad over here. That Namen gets the win. And let's see. Yeah, that's Namen's first duck for March, even though it's April. So, but usually I do the. Oh, that's cool. I thought I broke this pen, but I didn't break it. The pen's got a screwdriver. That's cool. And the cap comes off. The cap is like a bottle opener. And then the pen itself has like a ruler on it. And then this comes off. And it's a flathead or a Phillips screwdriver. Interesting. Cool. Just found that out. Namen, you're always a winner as person and friend. Namen has magical tears. Thanks, Chop. I knew Chop would betray Dagger for me. There you go. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up tonight because, yeah, like I said, got a thing tomorrow. I got an interview. We got to get ready for that. You know, because I want to be ready or else my heart might give out. So I thank you for staying with me. And, yeah, no more jokes. All right, guys. So everybody, you have a good night. Dance party. I will see you guys on the flip side. Yeah, do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna get ready for next week's new comic book day. If you like the content, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, comment down below, put a hashtag. Go ahead and put hashtag we're going to put hashtag new comic book day 1K. All right, you're going to put that in the comments after the show is over, and that'll enter you for a prize. Yes, that'll get you entered in for the drawing for the book I'm giving away for my 1K subscriber giveaway. You will pay for this, Namen. Oh, I thought it was Chop. Namen make me out to be the villain is insane. All right, so enter that in the comments after the show's done. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate everyone being here. You guys are awesome. I'll see you on Monday. And yeah, look out there in the week. I think I'm gonna do like a comic book unboxing tomorrow, so we'll see. But peace, deuces. We're out. Chink. They will both pay. Everyone will pay. Everyone will pay. All right, guys. We're out here. Have a good night.